Today we're in Encino, and I'm gonna give you a full tour of this brand new construction home behind me that features this gorgeous backyard and a basketball court. So let's get into it. Starting our tour, walking through the pedestrian steel gate in the center, we can see this concrete walkway with river rock details looking up at the exterior of this home. Now, this is not your typical modern boxy house as you might be used to. We have 3 A-frame roofs up above with the stucco finishes, and the lower half you can see the limestone work in the dark tones, which is a phenomenal look. You don't see homes like this too often, if at all, anymore these days. There's only a handful of houses that really do have the A-frame look to them, and I'm a big fan of it, so I can't wait to show you guys this home in its entirety. We're gonna start with the landscaping here in the front yard. On the left side of the property, we have a massive olive tree surrounded by these beige-toned pebbles, and then you have your curved property line with ficus trees. Right side of the property, we have wood paneled garage doors. You have a 2-car door and then a 1-car garage door on the very right side. You have a motor gate here in the very center, and then there is a second pedestrian gate over on the far right side. We also see bamboo trees lining the entire right wing of the front of the property as well. And then down beneath me, it sticks with the same river rock detail mixed in with the large concrete slabs. Looking up at the exterior once again, several modern wall sconces in our light fixtures, as you see, walking up to the front and center of the home. I also do like these linear windows on the exterior. They're very narrow, but you can see into this office space a bit to add a little more natural sunlight to the interior of the house. But now follow me behind as we walk through this massive glass pivot door. Let's check out the inside. We step inside through this large glass pivot door by Fleetwood, and this is our entrance, open layout directly in front of me. And I'm just gonna take a couple of steps forward just to show you guys the floating wood staircase in the center of this home. And it honestly acts as a statement piece with these landscaping beneath it and the several bulb lights down below, bordered by that gray stone, and you have the river rock details beneath all of the planters as well. I mean, check this out. We have a fully wood staircase above me going up to the 2nd level. Very unique look. To my left is where the dining area is. Then you have the kitchen, the living room, family area, and to the right, another living space. And I'm gonna do a full loop around this floor, so keep up with me. To the right, we have a full wet bar with beautiful marble stone countertops, an integrated sink on the right side, tinted glass cabinetry up above, and 2 floating stone shelves and an LED light underneath both of them. Venetian plaster makes up the backsplash and the wall up to the ceiling. You have a second tinted cabinet up above and 2 built-in mini fridges down beneath, right next to our staircase. Glass railings makes it look very modern right here on my right side, and then you have the door leading into our 3-car garage next to the driveway that we showed you. And here's our first living area of the home. So this actually could also be considered a cinema room. They were almost gonna turn this into a movie theater and add a wall right next to me, right above. As you can see, the wall up above. You can also put a curtain here, and it's perfectly built for surround sound system speakers. You see all the speakers up on the ceiling, mixed in with the recessed lights. Add a projector right here if you want to make this a movie theater or just a cozy place to hang out and enjoy the company of your friends and family. Floor to ceiling windows looking out to your side yard and some of your landscaping out there. But for now, it's just a living area. But turn to my right and let's check out this family room. So you have a dual-sided fireplace made up of Venetian plaster finishes surrounding it on both sides. I love the curvature of this entire fireplace as well. Check it out. You don't have any sharp corners. And then the details of your linear fireplace with all of those boulders surrounding it, and the marble stonework on top also just makes it look amazing. It's the same marble stone we saw over on the wet bar right next to the staircase. Here's the family area, lots of sunlight coming in here, beautiful staging with one of these olive trees over in the corner. Sliding glass doors to lead directly out to the backyard where there is a basketball hoop, a large pool and jacuzzi, and that guest house is phenomenal. Can't wait to go out there. But we're gonna keep on moving here. To my right, we have custom shelving, wood finishes, a few floating shelves with LED lights once again. Super modern look, contrasts well with the stucco and the Venetian plaster of our fireplace area. White oak wood floors continue to extend throughout this entire first level. And then we have Fleetwood sliding glass doors opened up, gives you that indoor-outdoor flow from this living area to our backyard. As you can see, it is a perfect day outside. This is where you're going to be spending most of your time. This is the main portion of the house. As I said, open concept living, kitchen, dining, the staircase. I'm a big fan of this floor and this home so far. Ryan, what are your thoughts?
This main floor is pretty nice. I like the layout, the finishes, and especially that staircase with the little garden underneath. It includes a little bit of nature and stuff, so it's pretty nice.
That is something you don't see every day. The wood contrasts very well with all of the plant life and the greenery down beneath. I'm a big fan of that too. Stick around for the very end of the video when myself and Ryan will be telling you guys our favorite features of this house. And then you gotta let us know in the comments also, but let's keep on moving. Now we've gotta show you this beautiful modern chef's kitchen. Just check out the tones. Immediately, that's the first thing that pops out to me. The tones in our stone countertops with the waterfall edge, and then the Venetian plaster up there on our hood vent. But we're gonna show you this kitchen in detail. First off, you don't have one, but you have two islands. This first island that we're looking at on the outer portion can seat several people at the breakfast bar. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I can count. 8 people can sit at this breakfast bar, and it wraps all the way around to both sides of us. Lots of storage space in our drawers on this first island as well, as you can see down here. And there's storage space on our second island, larger drawers up against that. One thing that might pop out to you guys is this unique light fixture that looks like a belt. I could probably just take that off the ceiling and just put it on in my belt loop right now. That's how nice it looks. It's definitely a lot more expensive than the belt I'm buying though. Just check it out, that unique finish to it. And it just adds a nice minimal and simplistic look to the kitchen overall. It also complements the Venetian plaster well that you see throughout this home. Let's take a look at these appliances. We've got a speed oven, a microwave, and then dual Miele ovens down beneath. This is one of the most futuristic Miele appliances that I've seen. You've got 4 of them right here in between your fridge and freezer. More storage space up above for all of your goods. And then push to open, wood paneled freezer and fridge right next to us. As you wrap around here, there's also a full walk-in pantry with dark wood finishes, and then keep following me along the rest of this kitchen. You see the same stonework on our countertops throughout on both islands and beneath our 6-burner gas stove, integrated well onto the countertops. I do like when they are adding these into these brand new construction homes. It's just way easier to clean in between every single burner than it would be in your just typical conventional stovetop. Same stone on the backsplash, and then of course you got a nice matte black pot filler right beneath our large hood vent. And as I said, Venetian plaster finish once again up on that hood vent. And you don't have sharp edges. It matches that fireplace we saw over on the other side. You have curved edges throughout. Just makes everything look unique and a little bit different than you might be used to in your typical modern home. Behind me, floating shelves, LED lights, Venetian plaster up above, and then the stone down beneath on the backsplash. Cabinet space right here, push to open doors, and then you got some of these that just pull out and swivel, so it's easy to stack whatever canned goods, spices, whatever you want to put right there. And then you close that back up. It's nice when you can customize your pantry areas to your liking, which is cool. Also, am a big fan of how there's an LED light underneath the drawer space, and it runs on the bottom along the entire kitchen. That's unique. At night, this house would definitely pop no matter what time of day it is. To my right, Blanco matte black sink, and you got a matte black faucet. Picture window looking at your beautiful backyard and the guest house. And then next to our sink here, 3 more floating shelves, LED lights, same finishes that we've been seeing. And that was everything. There was a lot to this kitchen. I'm almost out of breath already. And before we go into the backyard, there is one more hallway down here on this main floor to show you guys. Wait, actually, before the hallway, this is where you're gonna be dining. This is where you're gonna be eating all of your meals at this extravagant formal dining area. I do like that it is kind of secluded. I almost forgot about it because it's out of the way from the living rooms and the kitchen. You have a nice wall that separates your kitchen from your dining area. But look at how large this wood dining table is just in general. You can probably seat 16 people at this dining table, several beautiful modern light fixtures. And you're gonna notice that every light fixture throughout all of the rooms in this home and all of the different open living areas are unique. So far, they've all been super unique. Overall, a solid space to have your dining area, but there's one last thing to show you guys. As I said, we're gonna walk by our front door once again, and I didn't even mention, if you look up to our extremely high double height ceilings, there are several cylinder-shaped stone light fixtures hanging from those slanted ceilings above, and multiple windows to bring in lots of sunlight to our grand foyer, this grand entrance here as we step foot into the house. And I cannot get over that floating staircase. I'm gonna be talking about that staircase a lot more throughout this video. But follow me backwards here. Right as you enter, you turn left and you walk down this hallway. This is where we have an office space that looks out to the front yard, the driveway area, custom shelving. You can definitely turn that into a library room as well, or maybe even make it a guest bedroom, but I think it's the perfect standard office space. Directly next to that, I gotta walk in here because this is one of the most unique powder rooms that I've seen. I'm a huge fan of this sink bowl. Check it out. It looks like it melted onto our floating wood countertop and then it just goes down beneath. It's just a large cylinder piece. This stone is unbelievable. I wish I could have seen how they actually made this stone and integrated it into this countertop. This is an awesome vanity overall, 10 out of 10. Simple look to this powder room, and then the toilet is tucked back around your separating wall here. Oval mirror, light fixture held up by chains here in the very corner. And there's a good amount of space in here too, right next to our office. But back down the hallway, here is our guest bedroom downstairs, or maybe an in-law suite as well. But check out the look to this bedroom. The light hitting the bed is absolutely phenomenal. I'm a big fan, and this room just gets, you don't even feel like you're in Los Angeles or in Encino. You feel like you're in a forest. You feel like you're in Joshua Tree. You have your massive olive tree in the front yard that we showed you a little earlier. All of this plant life, the greenery, the ficus trees that will grow a little bit higher to make it even more private in here. And you have easy access to the outdoors through your sliding doors right here. And of course, there is a full walk-in closet and an ensuite bathroom with a glass shower, modern finishes on your large tiled floors, and walls. You have the same stonework in there. But now I've talked about this floor enough, and I've looked outside and seen how perfect of a day it is for too long. Now we have to go outside. Welcome to the backyard. There's a lot to talk about out here, starting with just the overall visual look of our gabled roof in our guest house. Then we have our pool in the very center. There's a basketball court that I'm gonna go over to and drain some threes in a second. But right here where I'm standing is the turf section that extends almost half of the length of the backyard from our barbecue grill area all the way to a fire pit lounge here on the right side. Looking at the exterior, a couple wall sconces up against the exterior of the house with the dark stone finishes. Outdoor furniture throughout, and then this is our unique fire pit lounge space with a floating wood seat so that you can hang out, pull up a chair right next to me. The sun is hitting me right now, but when it goes down, this would be a perfect place to maybe cook up some s'mores or just get warm by the fireplace after you had a nice swim in the pool. Landscaping on the side of the house is also phenomenal with several olive trees and purple planters down beneath. Speaking of olive trees, there's another one right here. This is maybe a Zen garden space. As I step up on this concrete ledge here, you have a nice little water feature, several rocks, and then more landscaping throughout. You've got these nice beige toned pebbles surrounding our large olive tree next to a basketball hoop. You don't have to walk over there right now, so we're gonna do it. Along this pathway that leads you from that fire pit lounge to the basketball court. And honestly, right after you finish hanging out in the Zen garden, you meditate, you listen to the water droplets of the water feature, And then finally, you look up at the hoop, you grab this basketball, and you know, guys, we do this on one take. We don't have several takes, and I'm gonna show you that because if I miss, we're keeping it in the video. So let's see what happens here. I'm gonna shoot a 3. Is that a good angle from right there, Ryan? Can you see me?
It's a good angle.
All right, right here, right at the corner. Not really any 3-pointers, but we're doing it from the elbow here. Oh. It's unfortunate, but we do have to leave it in because I did say we were gonna leave it in. You know, maybe a little bit later on in the video, I'll shoot one from a balcony, but that was it. So now we have to take a turn to the right and talk about the guest house. That would've been cool.
That'd have been crazy.
All right, here it is. Sliding doors to enter into the first portion of our guest house, currently staged as a gym. You have large mirrors on one side of the wall, which I really like because you can see the reflection of the pool from this gym area. You can also see the reflection of the pool when you're inside the house looking into the gym. There's actually 3 reflections. We were talking about that earlier. But you have a couple stationary bikes and do with what you want in this room. Maybe put a TV up or maybe make this an entertainment space. Add a pool table in the center. You've got vaulted ceilings and a wood beam above, built-in speakers, brand new. You get that brand new smell in here too. But let's leave this and let me show you the actual guest house where we're gonna find a kitchen. I'm now walking along the backside of the pool. You have 2 Baja shelves separated by this large jacuzzi with the dark stone surrounding our jacuzzi. You can maybe seat 10 people in there and just check out the gabled roofs of the home. We're gonna give you some nice shots of the exterior of this house because it's definitely one of a kind. Shout out to Roy Greenberg, great guy, developer of this home. We've shot several of his homes as well. Check out those other videos on the channel. Also, if you've made it this far, hit the like button and subscribe while we tour the rest of this house. So now let's head into the guest house, which is right next to our spa area. So follow me in here. So check it out. This is a cozy guest home. I feel like I could probably make this my home. You have a living room section and then a large kitchen area where you have your own island with quartz countertops, waterfall edge. You can seat 2, maybe 3 people on the breakfast bar. Induction stovetop by Fisher and Paykel. And then you have contrasting cabinetry up above. Plenty of storage space. This is enough room for any guest that would arrive into your house. And once again, high vaulted ceilings. You don't feel like you're gonna get claustrophobic in here. Feels very wide open, especially when we get all of these sliders open too. And what better than to have a pool 3 feet away from your kitchen. That's very nice. So keep following me down here. Let's show you the bedroom. Also has high vaulted ceilings with the wood beam above, recessed lighting. We're looking out to ficus trees so you get some greenery through your large windows. Then you have an ensuite bathroom with modern finishes, floating vanity, dark stone on the walls, glass shower. Even though this is your guest house bedroom, we still are not cheaping out on the bathrooms, ensuite bathrooms in here. Some storage space, and that is everything you need. Let me know what you guys thought of this guest house too in general. And before we go inside, let me just give you one more glimpse of what this home looks like from out here because I'm a big fan of it. And then before we finish up on the other wing of the backyard, what do you think so far, Ryan?
I think this backyard's great. My favorite part of the backyard is definitely the pool because in Encino, all the pools are always massive with flat backyards, and I think that's one of the best things about the valley compared to something like Bel Air where it's like a small, curvy lot.
That's a fact. This is definitely no West Hollywood backyard. When you're in the heart of the city, you get a pool maybe the size of this hot tub, this jacuzzi right here, but you get a large yard, a lot of land here in Encino, and just gorgeous brand new homes just like this one. Let's keep moving on the opposite end of the pool and show you this area because this is very unique. You don't see an outdoor space too often. We have these steel beams in the shape of an A-frame surrounding an outdoor dining table. You can seat maybe 12 people. It's almost as much space as you saw at the dining table inside as well. But I do like what they did with this area. They didn't just make it your typical outdoor closed off dining section or add another fire pit lounge. They made it unique, one of a kind, and that's why I'm a fan of this home so far. And as you keep on walking, now we have our outdoor barbecue grill and kitchen, concrete countertops, limestone finishes, and built-in mini fridge down here, freezer, brand new Coyote barbecue grill. You'll be whipping up burgers while you're watching your friends in the pool, in the hot tub, maybe even shooting some hoops. I am probably gonna go back over there and try my luck out once again. But then you have sink area, with a nice cover. And I think that was everything, guys. That was your entire backyard, the guest house, the pool. Now we have to go back inside. Let's show you the upstairs. Check out how cool this angle of the wood staircase looks behind me. You have this narrow hallway, and then all the way behind me in the back, a glass railing, and that is the door that leads into the primary suite. But I'm gonna head up to our top floor. There are 3 total bedrooms on the wing that I'm currently at, and then on the very opposite end is the primary suite, as I just mentioned. So walk down this hallway with me. Gallery walls to both sides where you can put some art pieces, and recessed lights lace this entire hallway. Where we have the junior suite. So the junior suite, once again, all of the bedrooms and all of the rooms in general in this home do have high vaulted ceilings and that wood beam in the very center. Once again, recessed lights. This is a very large bedroom, as we can have maybe a day bed tucked in this corner. Natural sunlight is just hitting the day bed. It just looks so cozy right now with the lights just on it right here. So I'm probably gonna take a nap, and you guys are gonna have to tour the rest of the home on your own. Just kidding. But actually come here real quick, Ryan. Check out this angle of the backyard from this corner, because this might even be better than the primary suite. You can see the entire backyard, the basketball court, the pool, the entire guest house. And another cool feature is that not only can you see the entire backyard, but you also have private balcony access that wraps around the entire home. Now check this out just for a brief second. All 3 of these guest bedrooms connect to this balcony. So you can definitely knock on the doors of all of your siblings, and it wraps all the way around to the front of the home, as I said, just not to the primary suite, which is a cool feature. This might be the best bedroom because you get all the best angles. You can see the front of the property, the backyard, and the side yard. There's a full ensuite bathroom, modern finishes in there, plenty of drawer space, glass enclosed shower, and there is a walk-in closet, of course, right next to that. But let's check out the other 2 bedrooms before the primary suite. So back down the hallway, take a turn to the right, directly in front of that staircase. Here is the second guest bedroom we're showing you. Walk-in closet, as I said. Of course, that door that leads to the narrow portion of our balcony, and then a full ensuite bathroom. This time a little bit different because there's dark tiles this time on the floors and on the walls in there, but you have the same modern finishes that we've been seeing throughout the home once again. One more bedroom, which is right next door to this one. Very close by, very convenient. Maybe you have the older sibling in this room and the youngest daughter in the room next door, so that they can watch over the youngest sibling right there. Very easy. Once again, high vaulted ceilings above, and this room connects to the larger portion of the balcony. We're gonna show you that you can see from the exterior of the house, from the front yard. It's right next to that massive olive tree. It opens up a little bit more. You can maybe even add a barbecue grill up there if whoever's living in this room wants to have their own private outdoor activities. You can do that here because you are just a few steps away from a lot of outdoor space up here in this room. Wood doors to enter into some closet space, and of course, a full ensuite bathroom with the same finishes as what we saw next door. Dark tile on the floors, LED lights behind the oval mirror, dark tile surrounding the glass shower, modern vibes overall in here, contrasts well with the brighter tones in the other bedrooms. But now, last but not least, we've got the primary suite. But first, I like this section, this little bridge area. This is right above that front entryway. We're a little closer to these massive light fixtures. They look a lot bigger when you're close up than when you're down there just staring up at them. Here are the high ceilings. You have that triangular shape to one of your windows. So much natural sunlight will come to this main section, the grand foyer, the grand entrance right here. But follow me down the hallway. To the right side is where we have our laundry room, and then wrap around. And this is the door that leads you into the primary suite. But real quick, before we show you that, this is just such a cool angle. I've never seen a home that has this large, narrow hallway directly above your floating staircase. This is just a great look. After seeing hundreds and hundreds of homes, you think you're used to everything, but I've never seen a specific view and angle that looks directly like this, especially coming from the primary suite. You can see anyone that's walking upstairs from the door to your bedroom. But now follow me in here. Let's check it out. There is a lot to this primary suite, starting once again, of course, high vaulted ceilings, wood beam. This time we have a unique chandelier hanging above from the very center of it over our California king-size bed. In front of the bed, we have a wood-burning fireplace with a herringbone pattern to the tile inside the fireplace, surrounded by beautiful light gray marble stone. Once again, Venetian plaster finishes up above our fireplace, going up to the ceilings. 2 sliding glass doors to access an outdoor balcony overlooking our backyard. So every single bedroom in this home has direct outdoor access through sliding glass doors, which is definitely a plus. Now I gotta show you the primary bathroom. Check this out. And they also did stick with the same dark tones in our tiled floors and in the cabinetry on both of the vanities. So let's check out this vanity first. It is symmetrical. You have a large mirror plastered in the very center and then 2 glass cabinet areas. Down beneath all of this storage space, once again, dark tones to it. LED light strip underneath, shining on the dark tiles down below. Water closets on each side of our glass enclosed shower. And you have the glass door in the middle. I always gotta walk into these, you guys already know. 3 range shower heads, all matte black. Love the stone to both sides of me, and then the handheld ones on both sides once again. Floating shower bench on the very back side, just a great place. This entire bathroom, it just all makes sense. It's pretty much exactly symmetrical, except for the vanity areas. You probably have the hers, and then the his, which would be a little bit smaller. Not as much storage space, this time just 2 floating shelves to each side of this large mirror. Sink has the same integrated stone as we see on the countertops, matte black faucet. And then our tub, you can never forget the tub. It is definitely the prize piece of this primary bathroom, right next to a massive picture window. This shot must look amazing with the tub, the pool, that guest house. I can't get over the A-frame look of the guest house. And then the turf backyard matches so well with that blue pool. I already talked about the backyard enough though, but just imagine looking at that from your tub every day. It doesn't get much better than this here in this bathroom. But now, there's still a lot more to see in this primary suite, so follow me out of here. Let's take a turn to the right and show you the first of 2 walk-in closets. This would be considered the hers walk-in closet. This closet actually surprised me when I first walked into here because you wouldn't expect a closet of this size, and there's also 2 of them for a home here in Encino, in the valley, these brand new modern homes. You have one of my favorite light fixtures I've seen in any closet ever, which look like diamonds hanging off of that brass piece in the center. This is unbelievable. I need this light fixture in my closet or my bedroom or just next to my bed. That would be really cool to have. The black and white colors throughout all of the closet and storage space do match well, sticks with the modern theme of this house. So many LED lights, and once again, high vaulted ceilings in your walk-in closet. That is unbelievable. Plenty of countertop space in here too. You even have a little seat to sit down, put your shoes on, and there's storage space down beneath there. Lots of drawer space also on these countertop areas. But that is definitely a closet, one of a kind walk-in closets, but that wasn't the only one. There's another one. If you think that wasn't enough space for you, we'll show you the other side of our office space. They made a little nook to where you can have an office, maybe even make this just another living room, a hangout area. You have the glass tinted about 3/4 of the way up right here, even though you have floor to ceiling glass walls once again, which is nice, but some sunlight can still come into this little nook right here. High ceilings once again throughout the home. And now let me show you the second closet. This would be considered the his closet. Because it's a little bit smaller, you have half of the island that you had in the opposite closet, but the finishes are all the same with the LEDs and the black and white tones. And this is definitely more than enough space for anyone that wants to live a life in abundance of a decent amount of clothes. All you need is maybe 1 outfit for every day of the week. But there's a lot of space in here. And as I said earlier, every light fixture is unique. This one reminds me of the solar system. You have all the planets just circling around the sun there in the center. But they're all very modern once again, and now I think I would actually take this closet over the other one because you actually have a balcony for your own closet. This is a private balcony solely attached to your closet space here. Check it out. And this balcony is much wider and larger than the balcony that you're getting over in one of your guest bedrooms on the opposite end. We're overlooking the driveway, the large olive tree, the neighborhood of Encino. So much room for activities up here. But that was everything, guys. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of the video. If you made it this far and haven't hit the like button already, do so now. Also hit the subscribe button. Before we end it, we are going to tell you our favorite parts of the video, favorite parts of this house, and you guys are also going to leave a comment down below on what your favorite features of this home were. So let me ask you, Ryan, what was your favorite part of this home in general?
I'd say my favorite part's definitely the pool because of how big it is and just the exterior of the home. I mean, we don't really see the A-frame homes anymore at all and rarely toured any. And yeah, I just think it looks nice and pretty rare these days.
I mean, the exterior just has such a unique look to it. As you said, there's only a handful of homes in all of Los Angeles that we've even seen that look remotely similar to this one. So that's a great choice. My decision, I would probably have to say, the wood staircase with the plant life underneath it. You don't see that too often. Right as you enter the home, that is the first thing that draws your attention, that your eye is just attracted to. Large wood staircase, all of the greenery right down underneath. And then obviously the backyard was phenomenal, but I'm definitely choosing the staircase area in general. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, but appreciate you guys for watching. Shout out to the developer for letting us tour their incredible home, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.